Hey y'all, and welcome to the channel. I'm LaWanda Renee, and if this is your first time here, I'm on my spiritual journey and I'm growing every day in my spiritual walk. God has been so good to me, and I want to be able to be an encouragement to you as well. Welcome to the channel. Today, I want to give you a word of encouragement. If you are in a state in your life and you have been rejected, denied, you're doing all the right things, but you haven't been heard, you feel like you're all alone, you feel like you don't fit in, and you are in your own state of a wilderness, I want to encourage you that God sees and God hears you. I want to share the story of Hagar from Genesis. Hagar was the servant of Sarah. Sarah was the wife of Abram. Sarah could not give birth to children. The Lord promised her a child, but she was so impatient that she just simply would not wait. And since she couldn't wait and she was so impatient, she gave Hagar, her servant, to Abram. Abram agreed, and they had relations, and she became pregnant. Hagar became pregnant. Sarah was furious. She was so upset. She just became to be so jealous and envious of what she could not give to her husband and somebody else could. So she mistreated Hagar continuously to the point that Hagar decided to run away. While she was in the wilderness, an angel of God came to her and asked her, where was she going? He knew her name. He knew she was the servant of Sarah. And she told him, I ran away because my master treated me some type of way. She felt lost. She felt confused. She felt she had done what she's supposed to do because that was what was asked of her. The angel of God told her to go back. I'm going to give you descendants upon descendants in your life. He then told her, you are pregnant and you're going to have a child. And he told her the child's name and how the child was going to grow up. Hagar replied to both of these things. She said, God sees me. She named God. You see me. It was a special name she gave God. Then when the angel told her that she was pregnant, she said, not only do you see me, not only do you hear me, but you see me. You hear my groans. You hear that I'm in the wilderness. You hear this pain that I'm going through. I am someone. I deserve to be loved. I've been rejected, but I deserve to be treated well. And this angel has told her exactly what God's plans were for her. And she was just so blessed about what had happened, and she went back. I'm saying all this to say that you may feel that you're rejected. You may feel like you're not important, but God says that you are a part of God's plan. You may be doing all the right things, but whoever you may be doing it for may come out on the wrong side. God always wants us to continuously do the work. Even though Hagar is going to have a son named Ishmael and he is going to be horrible, it was still a part of God's plan for Ishmael to be born. God knew exactly what he was doing. And you must understand your circumstance in this wilderness you are in, from abandonment to rejection, or whatever that may be, is a part of God's plan, and God hears and sees you. God knows exactly where he wants you to be and where you're going to go. The Lord is just simply asking you to have faith, be strong in your faith walk, and pray on it. Know that God is paying attention to what's happening around you. I grew up myself in a household that was an abusive household, and it was full of drugs and alcohol. And my sibling and I used to cry ourselves to sleep at night. We continuously tried to protect each other all the time. We were in such an abusive household that the police was at our house every single day. Every single day. We had bruises on our bodies to prove the abuse that we were in. And we would cry ourselves to sleep. But God saw us. He heard us. He heard our prayers. And even though we were kids, we weren't prayer warriors. We knew God existed. So we just closed our eyes and cried ourselves to sleep. As we groaned, the Lord was hearing us. The Lord then sent people in our lives, an after school program that gave us the tools we need. They put us in a comfortable, safe environment. And the rest is history. We were able to break cycles, generational cycles, have educations, have careers, be mothers. People didn't think we were going to be. We were rejected by members of our family. We were rejected by society because of who our parents were and how they lived their lives. And God said, you are my child. I have a plan and purpose for you. And God had that for us. And God has that for you as well. Be blessed and encouraged to know you are a part of God's plan. And in your wilderness right now, God is right with you. He sees you. He's going to get you through the midst of it. He's going to tell you where you need to go, how you need to get there, and exactly what his will and plan is for you in the future. Stay close to the Lord. Put your heart and your soul in God's hands and know God is going to work it out for you, just as he did for Hagar and just as he's done it for me and my sibling. God loves you, and God is seeing everything that you are going through, and your circumstances are turning around. Be blessed.